Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School. I'm not going to take too long. I just wanted to show you guys something that really got my attention that I think is worth looking into and worth digging up. I hate saying this, but there are a lot of people that are wondering if there was some form of corruption going on in the Amber Guyger trial. You saw a lot of weird, suspicious behavior, and I hate putting this on, a sister, but the judge, this judge Tammy Kemp. She's under a lot of suspicion for the fact that she was hugging Amber Guyger during during the whole trial and everything, or after the verdict was announced and all that stuff, and people were suspicious of that. Well, also under suspicion is Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall. It turns out a lot of people are under the suspicion that there may be some potential black corruption going on that led to justice not being served in the Amber Guyger trial. At the very least, it's worth looking into. It sounds like things are pretty incestuous in this situation. So let me show you guys this picture that somebody sent me. This is a picture presented on the Facebook page of Kimberly DeLosa. I don't know Kimberly, but somebody sent this to me. And this is the Facebook page of Judge Tammy Kemp of her campaign. And basically on this page, you see here the judge, Judge Tammy Kemp right here. And then you also see the Dallas Police Chief, Renee Hall, who's her soror. Now, why does that matter? Well, that matters because, the defendant, Amber Guyger, was a former police officer. And one thing I know about cops, my father was a cop for 25 years, is that cops tend to stick by other cops. And so in this particular case, given all the other suspicious behavior, the sentence being lighter than it should have been, I didn't have so much of an issue with 10 years. I said I think 10 years with no parole would be enough of a nightmare for her, to really learn, because I wasn't 100% sure if she did this on purpose. That's the only thing that stopped me, is I was trying to figure out if it was an accident or not. That question has still not been answered. If it had been premeditated, I would have been 25 and up. 10 to 15 with no parole would have made more sense in light of the fact that she could have literally accidentally walked in and shot somebody. In fact, I was thinking, what if that person was black? If that was a black woman sitting up there and said, I accidentally walked in the wrong apartment and shot a white man, I don't know if I'd want her to get the death penalty, right? But the thing is that a lot of outrage was created because of all this kind of craziness going on with Tammy Kemp sort of being buddies with the police chief in the same sorority, with her hugging Amber Guyger afterward and giving her a Bible, almost like I'm rooting for you, girl, that kind of thing, which I thought was just kind of insane. It really was a public display of incestuous affection between her and this lady who had just murdered a black man. Bob and Gina is not coming back, but the Jean family didn't help things by forgiving publicly and openly. And I thought that was kind of sad. Now, his brother's only 18, so maybe 10 years from now, he'll realize how horrible that looked. But for the most part, I thought that was kind of a problem. But anyway, this photo here, when I saw this photo, it really did make me think, here these two, same sorority, girlfriend buddy connection. If she's empathizing with Amber Guyger, she's got to make sure, with cops are all, even the cops that are in the police chief position are not all powerful. So she's got to make sure that the cops that work for her don't think that she's a sellout, right? The same way you have people telling Tekashi 6ix9ine don't snitch. Well, cops are the biggest gang in every city in America, and they're a bigger gang than the Crips and Bloods and all that put together. So the same thing applies in that gang. Don't snitch. So if she had pushed for a stronger sentence against Amber Guyger, then I think she would have had some issues with the cops. So I think that she probably, I'm going to say probably, I'm going to say that there's a lot of suspicion that there was kind of a conspiracy to be light on the sentencing. And I think that is something, kind of worth exploring, to the point where you really can't help but to feel like something was problematic here. And, I just don't know what to say. I just hate, the fact that these two black women are under suspicion. But also, if you recall, when Tammy Kemp ran for office, she got a very strong endorsement from the police union. So she's known as being cop-friendly in that city. So a cop-friendly judge is expected to deliver a cop-friendly verdict or cop-friendly sentence. And that's pretty much what you got, along with a hug and a Bible to go with it. I saw a report that says she's now under fire for what she did. I don't think she should be under fire. I think she should be fired. because she's never gone out and hugged any convicted murderer before. And I'm actually absolutely appalled by this kind of behavior. It's very unprofessional and it's kind of ridiculous. So anyway, Dr. Claude Anderson did a good analysis on it on drboycetv.com. You're welcome to go check that out. I'm out of here, guys. Hit the thumbs up button, share and subscribe button. I don't know if I told you guys, but Facebook actually blocked me because I shared my opinion about this case. So just know the thought police are always watching, and freedom of speech is going to be a thing of the past at some point in the future. That's why we got to keep building our own. We built blagenough.com and all that stuff. So we have other places we can go in addition to Facebook. So please hit the thumbs up button, share, and subscribe button. Also, don't forget, I'll be in New York October 27th. If you want to come out to an investment seminar and learn about Black-owned businesses and things like that, and how to build one, how to invest in them, how to, crowdfund them, all these things, come to go to drboycenewyork.com. That's drboycenewyork.com. Hit the thumbs up button, share, and subscribe button. I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.